awesome. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining me. This is Drone Talk. This is the start of season 2. This is just an introduction episode today. So I'm going to be walking through a little bit of what we're going to do in the future for the second series. We've had a look at what we did in the first series, which was great. Loads of information out there, but I think what we very quickly found was we're diving very deep into a lot of different topics, and we need to make them more bite-sized. If you are on your dinner, you need to have little bits of information that we can absorb, and we're going to dive into all these different situations a lot deeper. Might be something for you to listen to, watch on the train, or just later on at night, but instead of having to commit to half an hour, 45 minutes of me rambling on about a certain topic, we're going to make it nice and short, little bite-sized episodes, and we're going to be bringing you them every single Tuesday at 12 p.m. So if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe, and that will give you a little notification every time we're going live. So yeah, today is just a little introduction about season 2, Drone Talk with me, Jamie Cording. So to run through some of the different episodes, we're going to have essentially a long list. It's probably going to be a longer season, this one, and just going into little snippets. So for example, last season, we looked at marketing. As I was actually doing the conversation, having that talk, I very quickly realized there was a lot more to go into. And for businesses that are getting started, you want to know all these little bits of information. So we're going to break them down. So to give you an idea of what we're going to have in place, what you've got in store from Drone Talk Season 2 is sales techniques, landing, prospecting, searching and actually looking for jobs. How do you get them in? So there's a lot to work with in terms of sales, but at the end of the day, we want to earn money. That's the reason we're getting into this industry. So there's loads of techniques around sales. Lots of people get worried about cold calling, but we want to make your customers and clients as warm as possible. So it's going to be tips all working around that, which we have touched on in the past already. But again, we're just going to be kind of going through this with a really fine comb and going into more detail for everyone to see. We're going to be doing your first year in 10 minutes. So what should you be looking at? What do you need to get in place? Things that people forget. And again, a nice 10-minute, really prompt, all the information that you need to know and see. All about getting off the ground. So it's a little bit punny for you there, but there's a lot of information that people aren't actually aware of getting into the industry. So yes, we can do the training. As I always say, we can get the drone, which is obviously the exciting bit, but how do we get off the ground? How do we get our business started? So first year in 10 minutes is going to be great. Really excited to show you that one. Next, we're going to be doing mistakes. 5 mistakes that lots of pilots and startup pilots make. There's plenty of common ones, and conversations that we have in the office are mistakes are a good thing because you can learn from them, you can grow from them. But that's absolutely fine. If someone else has made a mistake though, you can learn from that and you can make a shortcut and off you go straight away. So yeah, 5 mistakes that pilots made. Different applications, different apps that you should have on your phone, different softwares we touched on in season 1. So in this one, we're going to go into applications, some that you might not have heard of, some that you'll be very aware of, and the pros and cons. We'll have a little bit of a conversation, a bit of a challenge between the two, between all of them that we're going to have on that. So that'll be really interesting because not everyone's aware of that side of it. We all just want to rush and crack on it and just get into the actual flying bit. But yeah, what applications are we using with our drones, with our software? So then we have our webinar insights. So I've got a lot of different webinars coming up. We have plenty of different industries in this drone world. So we're going to be cutting them up. And off the back of that, we're going to have sector-specific episodes. So we'll be touching on public safety. We'll be touching on surveying, inspection, agriculture, marketing, media, and we'll be diving into these areas. So when we're getting people set up into the industry, we often ask them, look, have you thought about what sort of area, what sector you want to go into within the drone industry? And people aren't always sure. Some people do have an idea, but letting you know what your options are is very powerful. It makes you create and have more informed decisions. So yeah, we're going to do sector specific and webinar insights to the different industries. We're also going to be touching about our different CPD courses. We have them on our website, but not everyone is aware of them. So I'm going to be touching on those. Obviously, we'll have a GVC episode as well, touching on exactly what that is, what that gives you, where you can go from. But generally, most people that are listening to this have already started training, or people that are watching in the back have already done their training. So the next step would be to specialize, to move into a different area. They might have touched on something, they've seen an opportunity, now they just need to grow. That's absolutely fine as well. So that's where our CPD courses come in. We've got quite a selection of them now to really better yourself, to make you stand out. So yeah, I'm going to be touching on those, and that'll be a great episode. I'm a big fan of our CPD course. After doing them myself, I'm pretty keen on that. Next, we're talking about marketing. I've already said on the first series, we were very aware of that one being a very long episode, and there would be just so much to it in terms of engagement. We had the most questions from that episode. So we're going to cut it down. We're going to talk about marketing strategies, the noise that you need to create, your online platform. There's so much that we can dive into. So yeah, we can have a really good Q&A on this one as well. But yeah, marketing, there's so much to cover, and it's so important. When people look online, when they search for your name, when they search for your company, what impression are you making? What social media do you have in place? And since doing that marketing episode, we've actually had, I've had conversations with Chris Flanagan, with lots of different companies that all have slightly different strategies that fit within their different sectors. So there's a lot to take from it. So in terms of marketing, yeah, we're going to be diving into that very deeply, and again, that fine comb of just see what information we can get out, see what can help you guys move forward. Next, we've got Academy. So Academy is something that you're going to be hearing a lot of here at Copters. It is a new online training platform, and to be fair, it touches on all of these different topics. So there's going to be an episode completely for Academy. It's all to do with CPD. It's all about bettering yourself and taking you to that next level. Really important. So it might be a lesson on profit and loss, your account management, your managing, your people skills, sales coaching, your sales ability, influencing people. There's loads to cover, and there's hundreds of courses on there. I actually did one last night, which was really good. I was very impressed. So yeah, I'll be touching on the platform, what it offers, what it does, and then next we'll be moving on to business development. So how do you get your business started? Yes, it's a really big thing at Copters and helping you get started. But what happens next? What's that next step, and what does that look like? So hearing from customers and clients of Copters, that's really important, and hearing from them. So we've got case studies, we've got social proof, and it's information. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So that's it. Generally, there's going to be loads of different episodes in season 2. They're all going to be bite-sized. I've been told to kill it on the time, so it's easier for you, so it's more manageable. But yeah, any questions, do get in touch, and we'll all see you there. But yeah, cheers for joining me, guys. We'll see you later.
How are we doing, Jamie? I'm just jumping in at the end here. I think we've got to grill him a little bit more about what season 2 is going to be. That was awesome. I'm so excited to see what you do. Hey guys, my name's Kev, work at Copters as well. So Jamie is the boy when it comes to anybody wanting to start the drone business, just want information, don't understand what training they need, regs. If you're undecided about what drone you want for specific types of jobs or applications, this is the man that you need to speak to. What kind of guests are we getting on for season 2? Because when you had the guests on last time in season 1, it was cool, man. What have you got coming up?
So yeah, in terms of, we've got the episodes where it's sector specific. So we're going to have some of the BDMs in. Nice. We had a podcast with BB Drones the other week, so we're going to hopefully be looking to potentially get them in live. It might be online, it might be in person again, because they obviously really enjoyed coming to the office, which was great. So yeah, and anyone really. So we'll be doing a lot more Q&As hopefully, and then open it up to everyone.
I love that. And then there is going to be a little birdie's told me there's going to be some exclusives coming the way to people who tune into Drone Talks. So specific Jamie training stacks, is that right?
It is. It's I didn't know we were going to release this today.
Well, let's just talk about it. We don't need to go into the details. But what we're trying to say is that tune in, man, because there's going to be a lot of great stuff. And like Jamie said, we're going to be shorting it down, snappy, and you get your information, you get your daily dose, you catch him on this, you catch him on the podcast, It's however you want to consume the information, and it's not just about learning. It's about all the hardware and technology and keeping up with the innovation. And Jamie's the man to make sure that your business goes from here to here. Or if you a hobbyist looking to make a second income stream, he's also your man.
That's it. This is going to be your update.
So I can't wait.
That's it. I know it's kidding. We've gone back to the drawing board. So yeah, it's going to be super exciting, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, nice. I just realised that I'm just surrounded by Jamie. I got Jamie here, Jamie there. Anyway, guys, yeah. I can't wait to see what you do next week. Let's do it. Season 2.
See you then.
Who thought there would be a season 2?
Everyone.
It's like Netflix cancels like most seasons after season 1, right?
Not this one.
Not this one. They want it. It's like Home Improvements, Tool Talk. Tim Allen. I'm not his next door neighbour, though. Cool. Anyway, on that note, Jamie, till next week. I'm going to go, guys.
See you later, guys. Thanks for joining us. Cheers, okay.